Hello again, folks, and welcome to another exciting episode of the 7th Saga. I'm your host, Gamer Darius. Oh, that was a solid, 2 hours of grinding, I think, put into this time. I even double-checked to see how long I had ground for Lux and see just how strong he was. I only went through this area at, level 20 with him? Yeah. And then I just kind of didn't record. It's been a couple of days since I ground because, again. Anyways, yeah, we are now level 25. We are friggin' bitchin'. We got Fireball. That's a new spell. I can only just barely not kill the spiders. But I guess it all depends on RNG at this point. Now, the cruel thing, though, is that I am going to inevitably have to do some grinding once more when all is said and done. And that makes me weep a little bit. Not because grinding as Wilme, God, I forgot the character's name for a bit, is hard or anything. In fact, it's actually kind of easy. The only thing I needed to do is that if there's 2 brains, I would need to power up in order to give them a good smackdown before they ran away. And I did not do any grinding outside of the area. You dick. I did not do any grinding outside of Rablesk because those guys are just annoyingly tanky in the worst sort of way. So, excuse me. Oh, excuse me. This is me hoping that I do not get poisoned. I'm not going to get killed instantly, thankfully. Because my AC... I'm talking too much D&D with the friends. My armor is just plain too buku. I'm pretty sure one of these has to have been a mimic. Sorry, I'm drinking Monster while I'm killing things. Makes me feel like a monster. Hey, that's a song reference. It's going to take me some time to level up as well again. I can't talk to the chest unless it's a mimic. See, I was trying to talk to the chest because I thought it was a mimic. Ooh, I think playing all these different characters of 7th Saga is slowly breaking me. But again, I will treat every single one of these chests like it's a boss fight. Because that's just the safest way to do things. Another topaz. Now you might be wondering, hey daughter, how much money do you have? It's a good question. A lot. And I actually have a lot more because I had just bought an entire stack of pretty much everything that I could. Sapphires mostly. It's a lot of money. It's so much money. The funny thing is that there is nothing else in the game really worth it for Wilme to go and buy. He only really needs healing potions and bee powers and bee protects. Recoveries are really nice. Oh, God, I ran into a wall. Can you tell I'm a little bit tired? As always, though, it does seem like Rablesk is just that one place that I get to, and then I'm like, yeah, no, I'm good. Because I know that if I don't grind to the point where it's obscene, then I'm gonna have a bad day, bad life, bad existence. And of course, because I've been through Rablesk so few times, completely forget how to get through the place. Times where you wish you had an auto attack button. I think that's one of the things, oh, excuse me. That is one of the things about Wilme here that's, ow. That's a little bit rough, is that most of the other characters are weak enough that they get to, you know, they get spells and abilities that they can cast to make themselves stronger. Wilme himself is just ridiculous. So you don't really have to worry about, you know, the only thing you have to really worry about sometimes is creatures lowering your attack or defense. And even then, ones that are resistant to physical attacks. And at that point, I don't know. I think what is wrong with these controllers? Maybe it's the Retron. I've been playing this game off the Retron 5. And I swear that there's always something wrong every single time I go to play a SNES game because the controller gets screwed up. Well, not screwed up, you know what I mean. Got the good old drift. I'd say it would be the controller itself, but I've tried in the various previous games for the SNES that I've played. It's happened. So, I don't know. Maybe whenever the hell I get to playing as Valsu, I'll just say screw it and go with emulation and hope that one of my USB controllers works just fine. Defense is lower, doesn't matter because you guys only do like 1 damage. Jerk. Lowers my defense and run. Doesn't even stay for a fight. Yeah, it's just kind of one of the rough bits when it comes to playing as some of these characters. It's like Lux can be interesting to play as because he still has some of his vulnerabilities. He's not as, you know, straight defensively strong as Wilme is. Well, as defensively strong as Wilme is. Point is, you don't need... Ooh. You vacuuming piece of crap. Nice try. Topaz. Cool. And he still has the option of, like, laying down some laser fire or whatnot. And it's fan-freaking-tastic. And it's one hell of a spectacle to see. Especially seeing as none of the other characters have those spells. Whereas Wilme here, his options are punch, punch, punch. I feel like I'm exaggerating, but that's pretty much it because he sucks with magic. So, and if your character's bad with magic, why would you cast the bad with magic spells, you know? Which is only a little bit funny because, again, there is a section where he's going to have to rely on magic. But at the same time, it's like, there's another section where it's like, oh, I don't need to worry about magic whatsoever. I believe this is the last push up to the castle proper. Soon as I murder some things. Badek. Such ridiculous names. I think one of the other things too is that it's been... I don't know. I'm trying to think of reasons why I don't think I will enjoy playing as Wilme despite his strength. Because Lux... Again, Lux has his strength and whatnot, but he still required, you know, some tuning up late game in order to be awesome. I think as soon as Wilme is done, you know, grinding, then it's just kind of, you know, it's whatever. He's done grinding. He doesn't need to worry about it anymore. Can't take a potion too. That's fair. So, now that we're in the castle, do not take the front door just yet. You want to head up and have a little talk with the apprentice that has taken over the place. Dun, 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 dun. Now I'm just wondering who the hell the apprentice is this time. A way that you can tell is... A way you can tell what apprentice is going to be, I think it works, is going around and seeing what apprentices are still out in the world. Because at this point, like, this is the final place that you're going to see this apprentice. Legis. You know, this is about the one character that it actually makes sense that he decided to do this. Wilme, I've been waiting for you. I knew you would come someday. Are you still looking for the runes? Forget about them and join me here. We'll have so much power together and you can do whatever you want. Good. We'll share the power and fortune. I mean, that's pretty much what Wilme has wanted. It's just power. He wants power. That's about it. Well, what now? Well, now that we've spoken with the Legis, we can go down and out and get out of here. And we can proper save before we throw ourselves at this apprentice. Trying to think of anything else. Again, when you leave the cave that leads to this area, that is pretty much, you know, putting, because all the apprentices level up with you, which is going to be detrimental in a future event. But the trader apprentice, the one that's here, will only be as strong as when you get out of the cave that leads to this main continent. So, considering I leveled up like, I don't know, 10 levels? I think it was roughly 10 levels since I had gotten out of there. I can theoretically, I can stomp Legis into the ground. Maybe. Possibly. Hopefully. I'm still treating him as a boss. Did you change your mind? Yep. If your answer is no, I won't let you leave here alive. And this is Legis. I won't lie. Again, he is the one that makes the most sense when it comes to getting here and being all like, aha! I shall kill the person, because he is, of the apprentices, he's the most evil. Really? You jerk? If I be protect again. Oh, is this how it's gonna go? Alright, be power. Aha! Let's give him a tap. That worked. I love video games. Sweet victory. Sweet, sweet victory. So if I remember correctly, the star rune, I don't remember. I kinda hate that I don't remember what it does now. Actually, really quick, wasn't there some sort of loot to be found in here too? Yeah, there was. There was this, power seed, and a ruby. Can't take the ruby because they already got too many. Not a very impressive treasury, but then again, I guess a lot of their treasure was located in the basement with all the spiders and goblins. Yeah. Well, demons. Could have sworn they would have been goblins. You know, they already got orcs in here too, so I don't know. I'm gonna buy up as many bottles as I can, because here they only sell the power bottles, but back in Where's the Medusa, they do sell regular old defense bottles, which is fantastic. People will be talking about you for generations to come. Neat. Thank you very much for saving the time, and to tell you that if you travel north along the coast, you'll find the town of Bone. Might be worth exploring. It is, because that's where we gotta go next. Hooray. I'll double test what it is the Star Room does in this battle. So, pull out the Star Rune. And increases one's defense by a shitload. Which is good when you're being berated by rocks. But I guess I can now actually destroy these rocks pretty easily, relatively speaking. I still want to destroy this stone witch here first, because they can petrify. I just don't want to go through more mirrors. Also raising other people's defense. Hurry! I was untouched in that traitor fight, now that I think about it. It only just clicked on my head, holy shit. That was a flawless victory if you don't count the, you know, having my defense lowered. Titan, Stone Witch. You know what's funny too is that I'm still highly considering grinding the ever-loving crap out of the game still, but the problem with that idea is that it's not a good one. How to put it? So, at this point, we are still kind of racing the clock against one of the other apprentices, who, the more power that we gain, the more power that they gain. Plus, they all have one of the runes. The problem lies in that, because of how localization happened between Elnard and 7th Saga, the 7th Saga apprentices, as they're running around in the wild, are far more stronger than you, because of that thing I explained about in the very first episode. And I'm pretty sure I explained that same thing in like every episode of 7th Saga as I begun the game. So, yeah. So really the idea is to become as strong as you can without making it so as that apprentice is going to be just astronomically stronger. Yes. Oh, God, no. I see the two titans and I'm like, no. Just no. And there's our next destination. You might be wondering what the destination over to the left is. That is pretty much inconsequential. That is a tower that is specifically for Ulven, really, to go through. If anyone else tries to go through it, they more or less die. Oh wait, no, this is... Wait, okay, yep. I gotta go here after the fact. Okay, let me rephrase that. There's a further circle to the left of this circle that I'm going over to. And that is where Ulven has a very specific tower that he can go to, that he can, only him can find the key to in order to go through. The problem with that tower, though, is that while it is awesome, it will lead you to the entire northernmost point of the next area of the game. And that's cool because that bypasses a lot. But that area is also ball-bustingly hard. Not even joking. Anyways, we're in Bone. Probably one of the places that most people really don't like when it comes to 7th Saga because it's confusing. Most of these houses go up and down in nonsensical ways. They go to the various shops and whatnot. And we need to talk to this kid. I thought my uncle said he was in Bonro. This is Bonro, right? Nope. What? I'm in Bone, not Bonro? Thanks for telling me. Is there anything I do for you in return? Maybe I found this when I got lost in the cave of Milto to the east. I don't know how to use it, but I'm sure it's something valuable. I'd like you to have it. Huzzah. When I picked up this remote control in the cave of Milto, I saw a strange man. I thought he disappeared through the wall. And that's our cue. We're pretty much going to try to follow that strange man who walked through a wall. So if you go around and talk to the different NPCs around here as well, they'll be talking about how, oh, I saw a dinosaur at the lake, and all that fun stuff. The dinosaur is actually involved with this man back in the cave that we just went to. Heck you. I think at this point I'd say that I'd only run away from a fight if it's going to be long and tedious. But there are some of the fights that might actually be good for experience points and whatnot. I want to say it's down here. It's been a bit since I've done this, so you'll have to excuse me. Heck off. Or not, you know, because you're totally welcome. I really need to just defend attack these guys. That'd be the smart thing to do. Or rely on crits. Die. Don't lower my defense, you jerk. Yeah, I'm fairly certain if I didn't power level, those guys would have wrecked me something fierce. Is it further down here? Yes, here it is. But yeah, that brief conversation about, oh yes, there's a dinosaur in the cave and all that fun stuff, pretty much leads you to the cave of Milto. After you talk to the kid who's all like, here's a remote control, thanks for your help, sir. That remote control leads to this. Matter on the wall is different from the other matter. There we go ahead and use one remote control. And in we go. Ah, finally someone has found me. I've kept a secret for all these years, but since you found me, I'll tell you what it is. This is a submarine I invented. People in the town believe it's a dinosaur. I heard once that Lake Fless and Lake Hargu are connected at the bottom. I wanted to verify this story, so I built this submarine. I found that the story was true. If you want to go to the north side of the mountain, travel underwater by submarine instead of trying to cross over the mountains. Would you like to give it a shot? Chirp. Let's go. You'll enjoy the scenery. I've always imagined getting on a submarine for the first time is like the worst place to suddenly discover that not only do you have claustrophobia, but hydrophobia. Just saying. Just a thought that passed through my head. So, what lovely little village are we in now? Town of Doane. Yeah, that's right. There's Doane, Tellane, Bellane. There's a lot of Waynes. Only Dwayne is that there's not is a Johnson. I'm ashamed of that joke. Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and call an episode here. When we return, we are going to kind of beeline to one of the next runes because the sooner that I face off against a particular individual, the better at this point. So, thank you everyone so very much for watching. I hope you guys are enjoying this series as much as I'm enjoying playing it. And as always, I hope to see you guys in the next video. Take care. Cheers.